Welcome to Inverness in the Spotlight. We have with us this evening, we're going to have 3 segments, but this first segment's an exciting segment about the Thanksgiving Feeding Alliance. And we have with us as guest tonight, City Manager Frank DiGiovanni from the City of Inverness and County Commissioner Joe Meek from the Citrus County Board of County Commissioners. And I know, gentlemen, that you have been observing this program for the years, past several years it's been going on. Basically, we feed 4,000 or 5,000 people at Thanksgiving, the Saturday before Thanksgiving at the Walmart parking lot with turkeys that are donated by people that buy them at Publix. And there's actually in the paper this weekend, this Saturday, was this orange flyer. And we had a call from a number of people about how they go about it. But I went down and bought a turkey today at the Terra Vista Publix, and it worked just fine. But you can also give money if you want to. You can just go to any of the 5 capital city banks in town and hand them a check saying Thanksgiving Feeding Alliance or TGF, TGFI, FA. But what I'm interested in is from your perspective as government officials, how do you think this program addresses issues that...
Well, Frank, thank you. Doug, thank you very much for having us on. It's a privilege for us to be here, and we're excited, I'm sure, not to speak for Frank, but excited to be a part of this and appreciate the opportunity to talk about it. You know, one of the things that I talk about quite a bit is what a special and unique place that we live in. Citrus County, City of Inverness, they're special places. And one of the ways in which they are, and that makes this such a special place, is the things that go on here as a community. And the Thanksgiving Feeding Alliance is one of those things that make this a special community to live in. And this program, through individuals like yourself and many others that are involved in it, provide such a needed service and such a needed thing in our community, and that's food. And that's food for a time in which, a special time of the year in Thanksgiving. And it gives us as a community an opportunity to give back to individuals that are really suffering in hard times. As president of the EDC, and I know Frank is on the board as well, and we see how hard it is out there. Every day we talk to individuals that are struggling to make ends meet, businesses that are struggling to survive, and the need is there and it's real. And this is an opportunity as a community for us to come together and to help individuals out. And so it's a great cause, and folks, if you have the ability to donate, it's one of those ways in which you can directly contribute to making this such a great place to live.
And every dollar that you donate goes directly to the mission. If you buy a turkey from Publix for $7.50, you bought a 10-pound turkey. If you give money to the Alliance...
Exactly. There's no corporate structure. And knowing the people that have been involved, Mayor Plaisted, other members of City Council over the years that are out there working, yourself, members of Inverness Old Town, the rewarding thing to me is to see how willing all of you and the people of this community are to give back and to help those that are truly in need. Unfortunately, the numbers continue to grow, and we're all seeing that not only with the economic conditions, but just generally.
Sure.
So for what it's worth, it's better that this is attended to. It's best not to ignore those that need help, because, you know, it's about family values and it's about the children of those families. We need to help them get through the tough times so that they too can become very productive in society.
And Frank, you said it perfect. It's about giving back. And Doug, you and the entire board and all the individuals involved have made it easy for individuals to do that. Like you said, go by any capital city bank, donate money there. When you're in Publix, buying your groceries, donate $7.50, and that buys a turkey for a family that's in need. It's easy to do, it's easy to donate, and it really makes a difference.
Well, we thank Publix. I mean, Publix stepping up and doing what they're doing. We used to just buy turkeys, raise money and buy turkeys. And when Publix stepped up last year and said, we'll allow our customers to buy turkeys and we will put them on the truck, because we order our turkeys from Publix. We'll put them on the truck and replace one that you would have to buy.
Yes, sir.
Last year, we ended up with more money to buy turkeys from Publix than we needed turkeys, and we took $286 and donated it back to Publix for their brown bag program. So that's how the people were. And I want to give credit to Pastor Doug Alexander. The genesis
Great
of all this
guy.
comes out
Another
of,
great guy. Yeah.
the New Church Without Walls. And they did this for years, and then finally got to just be, when the construction meltdown took place, it was just a too much amount.
Sure.
And fortunately, I was serving as chairman of the Salvation Army at the time, who does a separate feeding. And we said, hey, why don't we combine them? And once the Salvation Army got involved and the New Church Without Walls, then
Right.
the Mormon Church,
Right.
stepped up and said, look, we harvest food off all the land that we own, and they own 400,000 acres of
Wow.
Florida real estate. And so they donate $27,000 worth of non-perishables. We'll send trucks down to Orlando and pick them up and bring it back. So here's the turkey, and here's the non-perishables to go with it. And Cox Lumber is, it's not Cox Lumber anymore, but they're allowing us to assemble all of our stuff in that building. So
And this is a great statement, great example. This is not like going to the store and picking items off the shelf. This requires a tremendous amount of coordination and people to literally carry the food, drive the trucks, and make this happen. It's a tremendous testament to Citrus County.
The students from Black Diamond, they have an organization in Black Diamond.
Right.
They are coming down, and they're going to help assemble the boxes.
Right.
I mean, and these are kids who are 14, 15 years old.
Right.
I mean, it's wonderful to see all that in action. The day of the event, November the 19th, when we're out there at the Publix parking lot, and if people want to volunteer, all they have to do is let us know. There's phone numbers on the flyers. That flyer will come out again, by the way. The generosity of Jerry Mulligan and the Chronicle to put that flyer in for us for free. They're going to do it again on November the 12th.
That's great.
So it'll be a second boost. And even the St. Pete Times is going to be running it on November 30th. They're going to run an ad just like that in their newspaper to help get the word out.
Yeah, and again, the food isn't free. There's a cost to all of this. There's a value in the labor and the trucks
yes,
and the time and even the real estate. So this is a huge commitment by this community, I feel, to make this program possible, and demonstrates a generosity to truly help people in need.
The thing that points that out most is, I was talking to the stake president of the Church of Latter-day Saints, the Mormon Church, and he runs this 5 or 6 counties around here. And he said, we are recommending this to other communities throughout our area because it works so well.
Right. I've had the opportunity to see it in action firsthand. And it really is a testament to the community. It's a great story for us to tell. It gives us an example, I think, as a community to show what kind of place we are. Right. And so it's just a great thing. And we would strongly encourage you, if you can, to donate and become involved.
Yeah, well, again, you can go to any Publix, so the 5 Publixes in the county, and you can buy a turkey for $7.50. It'll be delivered the day that we need it. Or you can go by any capital city bank and give them a check for Thanksgiving Feeding Alliance. We want to thank you for watching this segment. We thank you, gentlemen, for being here.
Having us.
We'll be right back in just a second, so don't go away.